About Time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? As always, man, thank you to all of y'all who has been supporting the channel, rocking with the channel, helping the channel grow. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I can't say that enough. I know like what I say in the beginning may seem repetitious, but it's because I really do appreciate y'all. If it's not for y'all, you know what I mean? There's no Rashawn's About Time Boxing. So y'all my Trill 100 Mil gang for rocking with me all day. If you have not already subscribed to the channel and you're watching this video or any of my videos for the first time, please, I humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel and support the channel, like the videos, share the videos, and leave the comments. Don't forget to hit that notification button to stay up on the latest with Rashawn's About Time Boxing. Okay, so post Gervonta Davis Ryan Garcia fight press conference. Calvin Ford, Tank's whole team is there. Ryan Garcia, his mother and his father is there. No Oscar De La Hoya, no Bernard Hopkins. And so now you got Oscar De La Hoya making all these videos. You know, one of the things I heard was he was receiving death threats or something to that effect or whatever. You know what I mean? But listen, I don't care what the situation is. You're supposed to rock with your fighter. Win, lose, or draw. You don't abandon your fight. I don't care what the situation is. And if you're receiving death threats, you can afford, you know what I mean, the higher armed security. So he could have had armed security there with them AKs or AR-15s, you know, loaded the bear. Like, that's what paid security is for. So, in my opinion, there's no excuse for Bernard Hopkins or Oscar De La Hoya not being there at the post-fight press conference for Ryan Garcia. And as I stated, you got Oscar Oscar going out there making up all these videos, and now he, you know, mentioning something about rematch or Tank scared of the rematch and just all this. Now he just trying to go on this rant like he, you know, like he really supporting Ryan Garcia now. Basically trying to make up for the fact that you abandoned your fighter after he lost. There's no excuse for that. So the question is, where does Ryan Garcia go from here? How many of y'all think that he should stay with Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya? Do y'all feel like that Golden Boy and Oscar and Bernard, do y'all think they really had Ryan Garcia's best interests at hand? Or do y'all think that they were just trying to capitalize off of his popularity and make money? And now they going, you know, now they making these videos, you know, talking about how Ryan to bounce back, you know, he's going to go on and do great things, this, that, and the third and all that. I think they doing all that stuff because they scared that if Ryan Garcia leaves, that Golden Boy is going to tank. No pun intended. But they, you know, they feel like if Ryan leave, Golden Boy is going to go down. And then Oscar probably going to end up selling the company. Now, I've heard some people say that they think Ryan going to go with Mayweather Promotions. It's possible. It's possible he can go with Mayweather Promotions. But to me, Ryan Garcia he seems more like a Dazn Eddie Hearn type guy. I don't know. I could just see him going with, you know, Eddie Hearn in Dazn. You know what I mean? I could see him maybe doing a KRG Promotions or, you know, King Ryan Promotions or RG Promotions or something. And, you know, like Tank doing his GTD thing with, you know, with PBC and Al Heyman, you know, Leonard Ellaby and them. So I can see him doing something like that. But like I said, in my honest opinion, it's no excuse. No excuse for them not showing up, being there for Ryan. That's why Ryan made the statement. He was like, I'm not by myself, you know. He, you know, walks in his faith, you know what I mean? You know, respect to him and, you know, his faith and what he believed. But that's what he was saying. He said he walking in his faith, so he's never alone. But Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should be embarrassed to even make any kind of videos trying to make it seem like y'all support Ryan Garcia now and what he's doing. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's no excuse in the world. None that I can think of. Unless, you know what I mean, they had to get rushed to the hospital for a stroke or a heart attack or something like that. Something that, that would have, kept them from physically being able to be there. But there's no excuse for them abandoning Ryan Garcia after that. After he lost the tank. There's no excuse for that. I don't care what Floyd Mayweather was saying to y'all. I don't care how he was taunting and teasing y'all, and y'all felt like that Ryan Garcia quit. If y'all feel like that he quit in the fight, he could have quit after the second round when Tank cracked him in the face and put him down. He could have quit after that. But he got up. So the fact that he took that body shot and could not get back up, and Oscar and Bernard, y'all both acting like y'all don't know? Huh? What about when Bernard hit you with that body shot, Oscar? And you on your knees pounding on the mat with your gloves? Because your legs would not allow you to move. You were temporarily paralyzed. Look at the interview he did after he lost to Bernard. I just couldn't move. So for everybody who think that Ryan Garcia quit in the fight, I feel like for those who saying that Ryan Garcia quit in the fight, it's almost as if, like, one, y'all saying that he doesn't have a heart. That's one. Two, and I feel like y'all trying to take away from Gervonta Davis' performance. Because as I stated, that Ryan Garcia would have his moments. And he did. He had his moments. But Gervonta Davis was the better fighter. Period. And after he took that body shot, I mean, come on, listen, when he took the body shot, he could have went down immediately. But you see, he stayed up for a few seconds, then he backed up, and he went down like, the pain was, we didn't get hit with that shot. So who are we to say that he quit? It's not our place to say that. And I feel like it's disrespectful to Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. I think it's disrespectful to both of them. Because Ryan could have quit when he got hit with the punch in the face. But he got up from that. But the fact that he was abandoned by his own promoters speaks volume about their character and their agenda, as far as I'm concerned. Speaks volume about their agenda towards Ryan Garcia. Because guess what? I guarantee you, I bet my life on it. If Ryan Garcia had a beat Tank, they would have been right there at the press conference. They would have been right there, side by side. Oscar on one side, Bernard on the other side. And if you was receiving death threats, then why show up to the fight at all? You was at the fight when the fight was happening. You wasn't worried about the death threats before the fight happened, when y'all was sitting in the audience waiting for them to do their ring walk and the ref to give the instructions and all that. Y'all didn't go nowhere then. So if you was worried about death threats, Oscar, why show up to the fight at all? Why you just ain't stay home and just watch the fight on your TV? Because it was a bunch of bull. Y'all know it was. And I feel like that they were just trying to capitalize off of Ryan Garcia, his popularity, the fact that he's real popular on social media and all that. So, and all of that, I believe, played a part with them doing the 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. All that played a part in that. The fact that both of these guys are popular. And this was the fight that, because listen, it did 1.4 million pay-per-view buys because a lot of people believed that Ryan Garcia could really beat Gervonta Davis. Now, I'm not disrespecting Ryan or insulting him by saying I didn't think that he could beat Tank. I knew he couldn't beat Tank. But it's the resume that says that. And if you understand boxing, if you understand styles and how they do and don't match up, then y'all know. Look at the resume. Ryan has never been battle tested. And that's okay. Because if you're destined to be great at some point, you're going to be tested with adversity and you're going to have those moments. It's happened to a lot of fighters. It has. Look at when Kevin Kelly, if those of y'all who real fight fans, when Kevin Kelly fought Derek Smoke Gainer. Kevin Kelly, his eyes were closed, shut. But he still turned around and knocked Smoke Gainer out. So, at some point, you get tested with adversity. This is what this sport is about. That's why you always hear Floyd say, only the strong survive. And I'm not saying that Ryan is not strong, but that body shot definitely made him weak, and he could not respond. He couldn't. The pain was too bad. Maybe his rib was broke. Maybe he felt like it was broke. And maybe he felt like, man, if this guy hit me in that same spot again, I'm done. So, like I said, so for anybody who's saying, oh, Ryan quit and all that, like, Ryan didn't quit. Tank is just that good. Because Tank can make those necessary adjustments when needed. He can do those things. He can, he's patient. He's not concerned about, look at what Ryan was doing early in the fight, hitting him with elbows and all that type of stuff. Referee never warned him. But Tank took it, tied him up, was patient. You know what I mean? Looked for his openings, closed the show. Some fighters are one-dimensional. And I believe that Ryan Garcia is going to go on to do, some better things, maybe some bigger things later in his career. I don't know. We got to see how he bounced back from this loss. But it wasn't this fight that made Gervonta Davis the face of boxing. He was already that. People just didn't want to give him his credit for being as great of a fighter as he actually is. He's a complete fighter. He has the whole package. He can make the adjustments. He doesn't panic under pressure. You know what I mean? He can, he knows where he's aware of where he's at in that ring at all times. He's patient. Ryan Garcia has not reached that level yet. Tank is on an apex level. Ryan is not. That's just the reality of it. But still, win, lose, or draw. Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins, y'all should have not abandoned Ryan Garcia after he lost to Tank Davis. As far as I'm concerned, that's extremely unprofessional. And if I was Ryan Garcia, I would get as far away from Golden Boy Promotions as I could. I would run away from Golden Boy if I was Ryan Garcia. And I hope that he does. Because all these videos y'all making now, like y'all support him, nah. Y'all should have been at that press conference with him. All that death threat stuff or whatever, I ain't trying to hear all that. Nonsense. Because like I said, if that was the case, then you should have never showed up to the fight at all. Y'all was ashamed of him that he lost when y'all know that winning and losing is all part of the game. Bernard, you lost fights. Oscar, you lost fights. So what y'all feel like because Ryan lost, it was going to kill his popularity? No. Believe it or not, watch how much more people actually support him as a result of this. And because y'all abandoned him. And I hope he run away from y'all. And maybe do his own thing. But y'all drop the comments in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. Where does Ryan Garcia go from here? Should he leave Golden Boy? Should he run as far away from them as possible? Because I think he should.